one thought can change how you look at things. This may sound so simple, but I learned that we're always thinking and we're always going up and down, and that nobody has been able to stop that from happening. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that that was natural. Inhale, exhale. It's not like anybody says, I love the inhale. I hate the exhale. I'm not doing this down stuff anymore. Good luck. You can only hold your breaths for so long. Right? Up and down. Then I start seeing if I'm going up and down, if I'm aware of just my feeling, period. And if I parent from here consistently, or more consistently than I have been, instead of when I'm a little annoyed, irritated, bothered, Ben, set your coat on the floor. Hey! I didn't know. Hey, buddy. How many times have we talked about your coat being on the floor? I was thinking it was about 300. My son goes, he does miss a beat. He goes, no, I think it's around 350. 357, Dad, I'm pretty sure, 357. I say, Ben, I don't have a clue. I don't know what to do anymore. I've talked to you so many times. Hear my feeling. I can't believe you've left your eye. I'm sick and tired. You hear the feeling? I just realized it's not that hard to just know what feeling you're in. This was a powerful, powerful, simple little insight that both my wife and I ended up having, and parenting became fun. Since we're on this roller coaster ride, it's just a matter of timing. You drive through town, and there's a yellow light, and a caution, and then there's a red light. All I had to do was stop running red lights. Simplest thing I ever learned. I threw away all the books on parenting. When you're up here, you have clarity, common sense, perspective, understanding. You listen well. Down here, nobody listens well, no matter how many courses you've had. I stopped teaching communication courses. I said, forget communication courses. Pay attention to this. I made a living for 3 years. That's all I could tell people. Well, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. You know, when you're up here, you make great decisions. Down here, everybody makes lousy decisions. One little insight. That was just one little insight I had in my first, if I just pay attention to my feeling, I can tell the quality of thinking I'm in, and if I capitalize on that, I can be a phenomenal parent regardless of how I was parented. Go to the barn and wait for me. Regardless of how I was parented, I could just pay attention to this. And I started finding, well, that's the key to communication. Well, that's the key to decision making. Well, that's the key to being graceful with yourself so you can accept the fact that you're going to go down. My wife and I would get out the duct tape because it was hard for us at first to keep our mouths shut when we were down here because we were so used to complaining. I came back from my first training. I did not know how to talk to people because I suddenly realized everything out of my mouth is some form of complaint. My friends would say, how you doing? Well, I don't know, I'm struggling. I'm being an open, honest male. I share my feeling. I'm struggling. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I just started discovering that that's the only way I would communicate with people. And I called up people in my very first training. I called up a woman, Darlene, and I said, Darlene, I have no idea what to talk about anymore. What do you and your husband talk about? I don't know. Because there's a different language up here than here. Talk about learning foreign languages. Well, there's my foreign language. The language of kindness, compassion, understanding, love. You don't have to learn it. You just wait until you're in the feeling, then you open your mouth. But a lot of times people don't open their mouths when they're here. They'd rather do it here, or here, or here. That's the power of insight. Thought. Now, the insights you're going to have, none of you may have that insight, because what I've learned over time is that the wisdom behind life knows how to bring you the thought that's perfect for who you are and what your life is. There was somebody in the training basics, this guy, he's sitting there like this, and I could tell he was struggling with something, and I walked up to him in a break, and we got talking, and I said, so how's this going for you? And he says, everybody here is so nice. I'm afraid I'll become like that. And in my world, that's dangerous. And I said, what you become won't look like anybody else in this room. What you become will be yourself as you are in a way that you're comfortable with. He goes, really? Yeah. Wisdom's no dummy.